Now, a rookie mistake that I made, and earlier we talked about whether or not you should be working with wet wood or dry wood. Clearly, dry wood is the best, but even though you have a piece of dry wood or aged wood, you still have to be careful because it still may dry out even after you've cut into it. And this wood was fairly wet when we started, and it did dry out, and it dried out, and you can see these cracks. Now, when I cut it, I should have sealed this with wax. There's a commercial piece you can use, or their product you can use, or you can just use wax to seal this up. And that prevents the moisture from evaporating out this way and the wood fibers from separating. So, is the piece lost? Absolutely not. I can create a glue, even with period glue, such as just basic hide glue and sawdust. I could take these pieces out, or an entire piece out, depending on how it is, and glue in a whole nother solid piece. And because of the instrument itself, I really won't be losing a lot of integrity in the instrument from its sound and structure. So that's kind of a point I'd like to make is, we're not masters. Mistakes happen. You find a way to correct it and fix it, and build it into your project. So don't lose heart if something like this happens. Now, if it gets too bad and the whole thing splits, well, then we've got a whole nother thing to consider. But even then, we still might be able to way to salvage all the work that you've done. So, profile cutting and more chiseling. So we'll get back to you when we have an outside profile cut.